Good morning, my name is Byron Giovanni Garcia Par. My topic is what are the actuators? The actuators are an essential part of electronic control system in passenger cars and commercial vehicles. It's the job to convert the electronic signal from the control unit into an action. Most actuators of electronic electronical motor or electromagnetic valve. They adjust flaps, for example, regulate flow fluids or actuate pumps with of pressure. In the engine control unit, the actuator regulates number one, idle, idle speed, number two, control flaps, control flaps for torque and power optimization. Number three, meter fuel from optimum combustion. Thanks.
Good morning, teacher. Good morning, class. My name is Edgar Chapon. Who can the actuators in automatic be? Pneumatic. They are generators of force or resistance or pressure. We call them in system or Italian lifting. Hydraulic. They are actuators that generate the movement from the displacement of fluid valve of the variable suspension the system. Electromagnetic. Talks base of the electromagnetic they throw a ment or an electromagnet. These are usually used the house mechanics of the operating with electric current. Gears, motors, or electronic. There are motor interment muscles bronze step by steps. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Miss. My name is Alexandra Vitaí Hernandez Agustin, and I will talk about types of actuators. Electric linear. These actuators are electrically powered mechanical linear actuators consisting of motors, linear gates, and drive mechanisms which are used to convert electrical energy into linear displacement through mechanical transmission, electromagnetism, or thermal expansion to provide touch line push-pull motion. Electric rotary. These actuators are electrically powered mechanical devices consisting of motors and output shaft mechanisms with limited rotary travel, which are used to convert electrical energy into rotational motion. Linear chain. These actuators are mechanical devices consisting of sprockets and section of chain which are used for providing linear motion via the free end to the especially designated chain. Thanks.
Good afternoon, teacher. My name is Diego Antonio Sosa Perez. I am to talk about types of actuator. Hydraulic. The hydraulic actuator consists of cylinder or fluid motor that uses the hydraulic power to facilitate mechanical operation. Pneumatic actuator enable considerable forces to be produced from relatively small pressure changes. Electromechanical actuator may be used to power a motor that converts electrical energy into torque. A thermal or magnetic thermal actuator can be triggered triggered by temperature, given the Hall effect, and tend to be compact, lightweight, economical, and with high power density. Mechanical. A mechanical actuator function to execute movement by Camboring one kind of motion such as rotary motion in the another kind such as linear motion. Thank you.
I am Mario Velasquez and I am going to talk about components of an electric actuator. Number 1. The front and rear claves. These are attachments that allow the actuator to be mounted. 2. The outer tube. This is a tube made of steel or aluminum that protects the outside part of the actuator. Number 3. The inner tube. This retracts and contracts the nuts along the spindle. 4. The spindle, also known as the lead screw. It rotates, contracts, and retracts the inner tube. 5. The safety stop. This prevents the inner tube to overextension. 6. The whipper. This is a sealing component that prevents contamination to enter through the spindle area of the actuator. Number 7. The drive nut. This allows the inner tube to extend and retract. Then 8. The limit switches. These are the ones that control the fully extended and retracted position of the inner tube by electrical signals. Number 9. The gear. This alters the speed between the driving mechanism and the driving parts. 10. The motor housing. This is where all the motor and the gear components are in, and it's usually made of plastic. The motor. This is where all the power of the actuator is. So thanks.